Hi and welcome to the library's tutorial on evaluating information. This video uses the mnemonic CRAAP with 2 A's to get you to think about the resources that you are reviewing and whether or not they are appropriate. Instead of evaluating, you may hear people referring to appraising information. It's essentially the same. Appraise means to assess the value or quality of something. In this case, assessing the value of the information you find when searching for an answer to your question. Using CRAAP as a mnemonic should help you remember some of the key considerations. This slide can be used on its own as an initial quality check, and the very least you should do when evaluating your sources and considering them for inclusion. This slide lists the questions you should be asking when considering if you should use a particular information source in your work. But you can also break it down into the following sections. C is for currency. When was it published? Some older works are still going to be relevant, and you will need to be the judge as to whether you include them or not. It is essential, however, to check that there is not more recent work on the topic which has either developed the ideas further or exposed and addressed flaws in the ideas. As with any work, sometimes its credibility also lies in the fact that you can cross-reference ideas with other sources. R is for relevance. Does this piece of information actually answer your question? And if so, does it answer it in full or just partially? Can you use it as a comparison to your own work or to that of another's? For example, there may be scant literature on an aspect of anatomy in one dog breed, but plenty in another. It might therefore be appropriate to use one to support the other. A is for accuracy. Don't just rely on reading the abstract here. It may say that they use a randomized control trial, but you would need to read the methodology to see how randomized it was. If their population is juvenile dogs and you're looking at sheep, how useful is this going to be to you? It might be, for instance, your study is on Generation Z as consumers, and you can find nothing. Then it might be appropriate to use a piece on Generation X. You also need to think about how they measured their outcomes and how that compares to your work or that of others. A is also for authority. Who are they? Who's writing this? Do they have the credentials to write on this topic? They may be academics who are working or studying in the field. They may be practicing professionals with hands-on knowledge of the topic. They may be some random person down the road who just fancies having a go at writing a blog online. Do a little bit of research, not to include in your writing, but just to give you a level of greater assurance that this information is of value and quality. And finally, P is for purpose. Think about why the author created it, what their intended purpose was. Some people want to inform with facts and evidence, some to entertain, others to broadcast their opinions and persuade you to follow them, or to sell you a product. Is the information balanced, avoiding bias and informing you of different opinions, even if these disagree with the author's views? Check for fake news by making sure that you're able to find additional, credible information that supports the ideas you're reading about. So finally, remember CRAAP as a symbol for academic integrity. After all, if you care about your work, you should give a crap. Please come and find us in the library if you want any more information on this or information in general, and we'd be happy to help. Use the QR code here to scan to find out about our free sessions, or also contact us by email or on live chat. Take care, see you soon.